Okay, let's do this. Back to our Rocky boys. Back to our Zyrite Empire. So we need to continue our expansion push. We are going to build out this way. This guy's already on that. We're going to build down here to grab these planets. Okay. Just going to grab down here. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about this. And we need naval capacity. One way we could get some naval capacity is we could pick a world to become a fortress world. It's not a thing that I usually do, but... well, it's a thing that everybody usually does. It's just something I wouldn't usually do this early. We also need to stabilize our economy. There's a couple ways we're going to handle that. One of those ways is going to be making sure that this planet and our newly picked generator world, with all of its awful Norani food beasts, they're producing tons of food. Not quite enough. Well, actually, it makes me wonder, how much food do they actually have to be producing in order to make the bioreactor worthwhile? 25. They're actually producing 25. The upkeep is only the food. I think we're going to build a bioreactor here. We're going to do it now. Once the bioreactor is finished, we will immediately get rid of our regular sale of food so that we can support the bioreactor just on what's being produced from our livestock. Putting up those gene clinics should keep our amenities in good condition for a while, which is exactly what we want. We want happy rocks. No unhappy rocks. Let's just make sure all our ships are doing something. This guy up here. Oh. So they ruined their planet environmentally. That sounds familiar. At least we, the Rock Boys, get to have some profit from that by studying the outcomes of planet-destructive mismanagement. Maybe save ourselves from a similar fate. Really thought the math worked out on that. I guess I calculated wrong by a few. Well, there's a way to fix that. Let's just remove this so we get all that food back, and that'll put us at -4. And just for a little while, once we build this pop, we'll let them build some more of our livestock pops, some more of our Norani. So in a year, we'll switch off of this guy. Oh, our enemies have become friends. That's not exactly the best thing that could happen to us. Okay, looking at our choices here, this is probably for the best. This. Shields are good too, though. That I think is more important. It's alright. So when a year passes, we will hopefully be able to grow more Norani. Yeah, they're becoming real allies. Not even just sort of allies, they're actually becoming real allies. That could be bad, because they could declare war on us as a team, and we don't have much we could do about that. Hello, I'm Tarkol, and I am Jade Prism, and this is Zyrite Imperial News. We're here to report that there is no problem whatsoever with the two squishy empires that now surround us. The rumors are absolutely incorrect. In fact, we are all perfectly safe and there is no chance of war at all. No chance of war at all? We are 100% sure there is no chance of war. The squishies are not in an alliance. They are not negotiating in a way that's making their collision with each other closer and closer, and they are certainly not threatening war. They are not threatening war. Everyone is safe and fine. Everyone is safe and fine. And if they were threatening war, which they aren't, if they were threatening war, I absolutely assure you that our Lord, the Emperor, and his military would stop them. Yes, it would stop them. We are definitely more powerful than both of the two empires on our borders that are definitely not threatening to attack us, and definitely not creating an ever-increasingly tight alliance to do so. Not. Remember the most important word in all of that previous sentence that my co-host stated was not. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Zyrite Imperial News. So, this direction, hopefully we find out if this connects. If it does, it could be a problem. It kind of looks like it might. We don't want two borders with them, but we're not going to be able to stop it, I don't think. Yep, there it is. A defensive pact between our enemies means that if we attack either of them, we attack both of them. That doesn't put us in a great position. We're gonna have to become much stronger then. That's actually a real problem. What are we gonna do about that? See, this seems like our imperialist impulse makes me feel like we should go after our superiority reaffirmed. We may hate squishies, but we don't know that the aliens who did this were that soft, right? And we do absolutely love when things appreciate us. So, I think we're taking that. I don't see why I wouldn't make it here. This guy can start doing his work, and then he'll come up and take this one later, I think. They don't look like they're close enough to worry about. Like, their border up here isn't pressing on us. Lots of stars between us and them. So, we'll decide which of these two it goes in based on what's here. Because that makes a lot more sense. Robotic workers. That's a good thing. A very good thing. So, do we want... We have no robots yet. We have... these are both good. But I feel like maybe we do railguns just to make it so that our military can become a little bit more forceful. We're not going to push too far ahead of ourselves. We've been probably building too much ahead, and it's affecting our ability to maintain all of our input. So let's just slow down on that a bit. This needs help though. But we're already building one, right? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're going to leave it like this for a bit. This is good. It should help balance things out. Letting them grow a new food pop should also help balance things out. We're going to have to do something about that soon. Probably we'll just buy it. We have at least one, I think. We have one relic, so we can use that.
System survey complete.
So we'll just buy some of this. We'll wait till it's high enough that, we'll wait till the next month so that we can buy a bunch. I wonder whether we should just take this now, because our unity is high enough that we'll get the next one and the next one after pretty fast. It's actually a difficult choice, but I think we take this. We're going to take it eventually anyway. I think we're going to wait. It's a surprisingly difficult decision. It really is. I don't know if we'll get psionics fast enough to make waiting worthwhile. That being said, that 20% isn't that big a deal for us right now anyway. Once this guy's done here, I think we might take a break on exploration in this direction and come back up and pick up all those anomalies. I'd like to know what's down here, but we're coming to the edge of the galaxy. We're starting to see, you can see there's a connection this way that goes further in, but there's no connection this way, I don't think. We'll see, though. We'll see when we hit here. Okay, that's a satellite related to our
situation log
precursor.
updated.
That's right. Oh yeah, they're best friends. The squishies are all best friends now. They're all best friends. Things are relatively stable again. Also good. Just check our planets for places that have no jobs. You still have one job. You're fine. So it looks like only you, the new planet. Well, no. Yeah, you have no jobs. The new colony, though, I think we're going to build... Actually, we should do this on both of them. I completely forgot that we have robots now. Let's go to you to actually cancel the gene clinic and build the robots first. Our robots will be very helpful for giving us another source of population. Yeah, our people don't like robots that much, but what can you do? We need a source of disposable and useful. Key term, disposable and useful population, and none of these other guys are that, that's for sure. Oh, someone's preparing to declare war on us. That's no fun. Is it these guys? Or is it these guys? They're more hostile. It's more likely to be them. Can I... Gent? Get in there. Get into that squishy place and do your work. I'm deeply concerned that these guys are the ones trying to declare war on us. Why have you summoned me? My lord? What can I do for you? Ah, Gent, it's good to see you again, Gent. Come here. Come back here and... No, I'll come up there. It's easier if I come up there. Gent, you have done a great service for our empire by going into the disgusting lands of the squishies and loving them like none of us ever could. It's disgusting, but you did it and we needed someone to, and I have to give you a reward for it. But I don't love the squishies, my lord. I know you love the squishies. Gent, you don't have to hide it anymore. And because of your great love of the squishies, particularly of the toothpaste squishies, I have decided to permanently assign you as the leader of our infiltration unit in their empire. Oh, God, no. And then you can do what you have always wanted to do in your heart of hearts. Escape the sane, safe, and clean environs of our hard empire and live forever in the disgusting dirt of the squishies. No. Oh, please, God, no. No, don't thank me. Don't thank me. Oh, by the spirits, why? Please, don't thank me. I understand. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You need to come up here fast. You need to head back over there, and hopefully we can stop them from expanding in this direction, because they are way more over here than I thought they would be. I thought for sure. Suddenly, very quickly, they've taken more of this. Like, they were not here when we went here, but that's why I couldn't go that way. We may be pushed out of here, and that's fine. We'll just build the station we intended to build here originally. But that is quite... it's quite disturbing to me. Again, we want to make sure everything out here is good and balanced. We must have grown that pop, did we? We did, which makes it close to balanced. We'll let the next one grow too. We also have to decide what we're going to do about these guys. I think the plan is still to use those plants also for biofuel.
We have mastered a new
What is this? Railguns, awesome. That's helpful. Looking at what we have in front of us, one of the ways that this works that's really important to remember is that once you decide not to pick something, it makes it less likely you get it next time. So if I take super solid materials, I will not get destroyers probably next time. If I take destroyers, I will not get super solid materials next time. I just need that too much. I just feel I need that too much. I want this tail. I don't even know it's there. I just want the connection to be here if I can make it happen. We're in a race with the soft ones. We probably shouldn't have moved our guys away from there in the first place. That's really the lesson that needs to be taken from this. We did bring the ship up, right? That's what happened? The ship comes up? Yeah, this ship came up. So we want to take this ship and send it to meet up with our fleet, even though I don't think it can actually join the fleet. If we hit the system before they hit the system, we'll get it. That's enough.
Complete.
We're going to get it. That's great. Okay. Okay, that's good. We got it. Now, what else do we have going on here? This is a problem. We probably need to start looking at building another colony. Where can we build another colony? I am not feeling secure in my position at all. We are going to need to start really leveraging the advantages of being a player as quickly as we can, because right now our situation is not good. But I have tons and tons of minerals, which means I can try to expand at a faster rate. Things are actually going okay. We're food par now, so we want to change this back to Xyrites. These are feeding themselves, and they're feeding the generator, which is fine, exactly what we want. Now we can switch back to Xyrites and start actually getting power in the traditional sense there as well. We still need to decide what we're going to do with these guys. I don't know what we're going to do with these guys. There's just so much happening all at once. This could be a fortification world that only has 2 planets. I'd prefer one with 3, but we could do a fort world here. I think our power will go back into balance once we have fixed this one ship over problem. We'll then build a fleet for... Oh, we double boarded them.
We have mastered a new technology.
It's not the best. Good. Like I said, that should fix our problem. Let's just pause this. 5% habitability. Useful, but not tier 2. We only want to take tier 2s. In fact, I think the only tier 2 here is this. I guess deep cut engineering is also tier 2. I guess we take terrestrial sculpting just to make sure, because we know for sure that's tier 2. To make sure my ship designs are up to date, because I know my guns have upgraded. So we just want to make sure you only fit 1-3. I mean, I'll figure out the power situation if I have to, right? I mean, I need a better power supply as soon as I can get one. Taking this off and replacing it maybe with a deflector 1. We'll balance the power. Yeah, that seems good. We'll do that. Create a new fleet, and that new fleet is just going to be with all the corvettes, every single corvette. And you could do that. Just build as many of those as you can right away. It's going to make us poor, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Earth has no jobs. What we need the most right now is more power, but we don't want to put too much power on Earth because it will prevent us from being able to build all these out. What we can do, though, is we can change city districts into power districts, right? We definitely have enough housing to be able to do that. So that's what we're going to do. Spirits do not favorably look at this meeting. Yeah, we don't want to create immediate anger from them. Where are they? They're over here. This may actually not connect anywhere, which would be awesome. Do these two connect? They probably do, but who knows? Who knows? That's a hard thing to figure out. This is our ideal breakpoint. I don't think we'll get there, but we're going to start moving in that direction because there's no reason not to. Because if we can get these motes, it'd be good for us. If we can get those motes and those alloys, it'll also keep them from our enemies. So we'll just start doing this. We are now wedged right between these two squishy empires. And I don't think we can keep ourselves... Well, I think we might be able to over a long period of time. I need the fusion power the most, but this is useful too. Barrier point defense is good. But no, we need the fusion power. We're going to start getting to the point where we can't even upgrade our ships if we don't get it. I have no idea what's going to happen up here. I don't think we're going to be able to stop them from getting this. One of these two empires is going to decide this is too worthwhile. But we're going to push as hard as we can. Well, at least get this one. And we want to get to at least here, so it's only one block. Here probably would be good.
Complete.
So let's just look up here and check our colonies again. This is just the basic cycle, you know? Just check each thing in turn. We have one job left on this planet. We'll build them that. This planet has one job left. We will build them robots. You know, maybe... I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe we build them robots as well instead? I think so. Okay, this planet is having some trouble with amenities and happiness, so we'll build them a temple. They are now inferior to us. They are now inferior to us as well, so our measuring stick is starting to show us pushing a little bit ahead of our neighbors, which is good. We need that. Because eventually we're gonna have to defeat one of them. We don't really want them as a... Well, you know, they're soft and squishy, but you know, if they were to bend the knee to us, we might accept their disgusting existence as being somewhat profitable, I guess. We need 3 different fleets, I think 20 strength each. So this fleet, and this fleet will equal 60. We definitely need a North Fleet. That's unquestionably true. There's a question as to whether or not we can maintain the fleet as well. I think We're going to turn that into a fortress world. It's appropriate. It's a border world. I think so. Again, got to keep pushing out. Ooh, gross. Ooh, gross. Disgusting. What are you? You are the new Mystic Warrior. Oh, you're... You want credits. You want more credits than we have, but not more than we could produce. And what are you going to give us? Oh, yuck. You know, I don't think we want one of your governors? Like, ew? Ew. Yeah. We don't want a slimy mushroom governor. No. Not at all. See, I don't think these connect. I don't think there's a connection here, because if we count how far we see, right? So this is the furthest out we've been. We get 1, 2, 3, and then we can see the edges. So if we go this way, 1, 2, 3, we can see the edges. I think this is ours. Like, I think this south section is not connected to anything, which would be brilliant, right? This is like, this just being ours, period, and not having to put a space station down here would be great, because it basically it'll fund the space station up here. I won't have to I won't have to place one down here at all. So I'm good with that. Well, this whole planet is full, right? Are we building something here? We're building a planetary administration. Yeah, oh, this planet's unhappy, that's why. Well, I mean, once this is built, we'll build a temple there, which will help. Yeah, their lack of happiness is why their food is going down. They're not producing as good as they used to be. One of these, either of these is good. We don't need starbase capacity. We have a limited use for starbases right now anyway, and we don't want to spend all of our alloys on that. I think we need this first. I think we need artificial moral codes first, because some of our planets are suffering from problems with crime. We have another factory world down here. It is out of jobs, which means building a industrial district there will also be helpful. Probably actually better to build it there than build it here. Right now, at least. We want to build this colony right here. Did we do it already? We did not. It is an ocean world. Ocean world is the same as, so, Burn Hull. It's going to be Burn Hull. Ilero. Burn Hull, Ilero. Good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This is a problem. We see that this is a problem. It looks like it has a hard shell, but soft, squishy mouth bits. Okay, of a neighboring galaxy and footage of what can only be engineers working on FTL drives. We can draw no other conclusion that these are explorers from another galaxy. I, Warlord Aachen, have come. Oh, Aachen, you don't need to speak like that in front of me. We've been friends for too long. Alright then, I've come because we have found some strange, half-hard, half-squishies from another galaxy. Apparently they have been caught in some kind of temporal trap, and we don't know what to do about it. They all pushed me in here to put the idea before you. The choices are simple. We can either meddle with time and reveal to these semi-squishies the fate that awaits them, or we can follow my personal advice, which is destroy them. Destroy them? Well, I do like the sound of destroying them. Well, I must admit, I'm uncertain it will destroy them. The other option is to give them no advice and let the wacky, inexplicable temporal hijinks resolve themselves without our participation, which will likely destroy them. You know, Aachen, we've known each other for a long time, and I have to tell you, I really don't want to have anything to do with this. So, you should all have a meeting and put it to a vote, and whatever you decide, that's what we'll do. But my lord, you're the emperor, you're our leader. You should decide. No, I don't want to. You do it. You decide. All of you together as a vote. I want to vote. Do a vote. Voting is okay, I suppose, as long as it's to save work for me. In any other circumstances, I decide. Yes, my lord. I mean, I love the fact they have hard faces, but I hate the fact they have soft mouths. This is such a difficult problem. So let's put it to a vote, okay? Let's look at everybody. So let's look at our leaders here. We have all our leaders. Archon would absolutely just... He'd be like, destroy them. Which isn't a choice that's available to us, but he would be. Okay? Our Admiral Karok... He'd be destroy them. I mean, Gorn... Oh, wow. You are psionic. We need to fix this. You should absolutely be... Yeah, I missed that. Okay, let's look down here. We have Dusup. He likes anomalies. He's an expert in computing. I think he would think we had things of use. So that would be one vote for let's see what happens. Maniacal, scientist, Ribrook. He would want to experiment with them. We know he would. That's his way. He would be like, I want every opportunity I can to experiment with them. If you kill them now, I can't decide what to do with them. So that's probably 2-2. Okay. Maniacal, engineering. Probably wouldn't want to disturb the timeline, so we'll call that 3 against, 2-4. This is Game Subble. He's just long-lived, so he's probably a traditionalist. He's quite old. So that would be 4-2. 4-2, I think, at this point. Dort has one of the largest amounts of experience in our empire. Still quite young. He's a psionic. He's an explorer, and he's done a lot of exploring. I think he would vote with. I think he would vote to see what happens, like to figure out whether or not these people are worthwhile. So that gives us 5-3, right? Yeah, that gives us 5-3. Is the total 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So that would make it 4-3. It's 4-3. I mean, he's an archaeologist. He's fascinated with, probably would be fascinated with time and exploration and discovery. I think he would be 5-5. I think he would vote to warn them to see what happens. I think he'd want to find out. Genius, particle physicist. So the question is Restock a traditionalist, or is he the kind of particle physicist who wants to know what messing with time would do? I think he would vote to help them because he would want to know what would happen. So that's one ahead for helping them. And then we look at our governor. He's very traditionalist, starting to get old. He's been here since the beginning. I can see no reason why he would vote with them, so I say he votes against them. That makes it even, which puts it down to a tiebreaker from our leader. He's an expansionist, and he's an explorer. So, my lord, we have... So dramatic. I'm trying to nap. So dramatic, Occam. Please, just tell me what it is you decided. I'm trying to get some sleep. We have decided nothing, my lord. We have, through multiple votes and multiple iterations of thought, determined that it's a tie. We don't know what to do. You're the emperor. It's your job. That's what you were born to do. You're not supposed to leave these things to us. We're just subordinates. You tell me what to kill, and I kill it. By the way, Occam, I noticed your new pauldrons. They're quite fashionable. Thank you, my lord, but no, I understand. You're all useless and incompetent. You're all on the list now. You probably should have been on the list to begin with. I just had more confidence in you than you deserved. I will decide right now. Kill them. No, help them. Help them. But my lord, No. Help them. I want to see what happens if we help them. But why? Well, I mean, that's none of your damn business, Occam. If you'd decided without me, I wouldn't have to do this. I want to see what happens if you give the information to them. I really want to see if it will break the universe, to be honest. I've a strong desire to figure out whether or not paradoxes are a literal thing or just a figurative concept related to something being impossible, or if a paradox is something that if you do it, the universe can't stand the outcome. I've been curious about it my entire life. That seems... Occam, watch what you say. Be careful. That seems rational. And a good idea. Yes, put the whole universe at risk on a whim. Wonderful, my lord. I'll go and tell the others. Oh, that's good. That's a great find. I'm glad I went out of my way to win that raise. It's 2 more planets. That's good. System sensors indicate that the extra-dimensional exploration vessel exiled FTL abruptly on the outskirts of the Saturn system, colliding head-on with an orbital comet. The collision was disastrous enough to kill everyone on board and has sent the remaining wreckage spiraling towards the Saturn pulsar. It would appear the comet, not the pulsar, was responsible for Kotalo's demise, and in our efforts to warn them of their fate, we seem to have caused it. Both wrecks now haunt the Saturn system. I have come before you once more, my lord, to tell you the outcome of your very responsible experiment with time. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. We're both here, so clearly the universe hasn't been destroyed. Time must be much more sturdy than the physicists suspected. Yes, my lord. It appears that by trying to help them, you have accidentally killed them, and as a result, everything has worked out exactly as we wanted it to. They're dead, we will probably never hear of them again, and the universe still exists. I must congratulate you on your impeccable judgment, which I was already certain that you had. Thank you, my lord. Thank you. You're welcome, Occam. Though I must admit, I am somewhat disappointed that the universe still exists. I was willing to sacrifice all hard kind just to destroy every existing squishy. Well, you win some, you lose some. We are continuing to grow. More colonies, more citizens. Our economy is in a slightly negative but stable place. We need it to get stronger, but soon that's going to start happening. I have confidence that with the planets I have, I can enter mid-game strong enough to start actually pushing against my neighbors. Don't know yet if that's true, but we will see soon. Again, still working towards the ultimate goal of psionics here. We are going to need to start boosting our science hardcore, but there is a limit to what we can do, and pretty soon, like right now, I see us beginning to just come back here and collect a lot of these space resources, because there's no reason to expand in this direction. It's not dangerous. There's no reason to rush it, which is good for us. We'll do the same up here once this is done, once we found out where we're going to get to. They may take this from us, but that's fine. We're just going to try our best to get up as far as possible. Ultimately, this or this are the preferred places to put the Northern Starbase. This would be best, this would be second best, and this would be third best, so we'll probably at least get to here. In fact, we will certainly, which is good. So yeah, that's it. That's our expansion. We meddled with time. We expanded our planets. We still have no idea what we're going to do with the plant people, to the point where we basically just spent the whole episode ignoring them altogether. But we'll have to decide eventually. More food for more energy probably is the outcome that's going to happen, but that will be something for the future. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, I hope to see you again.